On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
A safe space to do things illegally for parents to potentially go to jail for enabling their kids to do bad behavior.
Like I said, there doesn't need to be alcohol there. I'm just telling you the concept and keeping it real with you. You can live in fairy tale land and do whatever the fuck you want to do about what kids are really doing. 18 now ain't even what 18 was when I was 18. 18 now, shit. That's just like 28. So what you think 18-year-olds are doing now versus what they're doing when I was 18? Mama, chill out. We were vanilla compared to what these kids out here are doing. But you don't want to face the reality of it. You rather act like it's not happening. I don't see anything. I don't know anything. Stop it.
Kayla. Would you suggest that I enable and make sure that my daughter can drink around me?
No, I don't think you should do that. But I do think you should create allow your daughter to have social life outside of school.
But it really wasn't me. Like I was in the house. I was in the white wall.
Did you have your both parents growing up? I mean, I had the same kind of thing. I didn't think it was boring. Looking back at it now, do you think it was boring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that being boring.
I was bored.
I can see that being boring.
Oh,
you have to have a social life outside of just work and home. You have to have some other a social life. But I think people, because my brother was like that. My mom was very overprotective about him. She didn't let him go places, but she also felt like because when he was young, he didn't have a voice. And so that can be dangerous. But with me, I was like, ain't nobody about to, I was very out there so I can handle myself. But I do think your kids you have to give them social space. Like that's why parents do stuff like play dates and they let kids get around other kids and do stuff that's not just school and being at home so that they can something.
Well, I look at it as structure though. Like you said, you were in sports. I did all that. And I mean, I didn't party or nothing like that. And I'm grateful for that. But I don't see it as boring looking at it now due to the fact that I saw all my other friends in high school and I see how they were out there and I see how they turned out. So I definitely don't regret my upbringing or nothing of that nature.
Yeah. I just think trying to act like there's no middle ground is kind of silly because there has to be a middle ground between being outside at parties and doing stuff you're not supposed to do and being in the house and never going anywhere but to school and back to the house. There has to be some middle ground. Like we did. We went skating on Friday nights. My mom took us to the skating ring. She picked us up. Me and my brother would go. We would meet up with our cousins and we went to the skating ring. You have to have some type of control fun or something for your kids to be able to slowly transition into social life as an adult. Because if you don't, the girls that are getting smutted out in college were not me. Because I've been out here. It was the girls that never left the house. Baby, that nigga's lying to you. You can't see this? Why are you so green? Because you never left the house. You don't know what's going on. You just out here you're just so excited. You're like, yeah, girl, calm down, chill out. I get it. You're excited, but you don't know the game. You don't know nothing. Your parents got you out here looking crazy. You know nothing because they kept you in the house.
Your parents didn't instill those values. They didn't instill those values and morals into you. Regarding my dad, it's regarding my dad, I know in the islands, drinking age is 18, but he used to give us a little bit of liquor because his value was, okay, let me give you a little liquor so when you go to college, you won't be one of those kids that get shit-faced, right? And that's clearly what happened because I never really get drunk. I like to get other people drunk.
But see, I never drank. I never drank at all. And and then when I went to school, I still did not drink. I did not drink until my second semester, my freshman year.
Oh, really? That's good, Siobhan, because I was drinking freshman week for sure.
I mean,
also honestly, I already knew which liquor stores that we could go to that they didn't carve. That's what college was for. It's for drinking.
I was so scared. And I think I was so used to just being under rules. And then when I didn't have any, I wanted them.
Right. There has to be a transition. You can't just go from in the house to in college with no supervision. That shit's dangerous. You need to have some type of, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
All y'all acting the same. Sheltered, unsheltered, drinking from the hit the college.
I would not agree to that.
Get
Based
flipped.
on my college experience, I would not agree to that.
Kayla, you just said you was drinking the first time as soon as you hit the campus.
Yeah, but I was drinking in high school, senior year, senior year at the senior parties over the summer. They were at people's parents' house. Their parents were actually like, we had like little like spiked daiquiris and stuff. Like I've been going to parties in high school. Like I've been able to learn how to handle myself. I didn't get in college and was like, oh, let's like, no, like I fully understood the situation. I handled myself.
But you was talking about middle ground a second ago. You was more on the bad girl side than the middle ground, if I say so myself.
What you mean?
I wasn't drinking in high school. What the hell?
I mean, senior year, the summer after you already have your acceptance letter. This is the summer before you go to college. Of course,
illegally drinking.
Well, it was what it was. That was 20 years ago, whatever. But these parties were always at people's parents' house, and their parents were there. I didn't go to parties that were like at places.
So now y'all have sanctioned alcoholic beverages with
correct.
That's some bad girl shit.
17-year-olds. Yep, sure did.
Because
her mom felt like, I would rather y'all be here with us where I can supervise you and teach you a little bit of the game, then you go to those parties that high schoolers are sneaking into that college kids are at.
Bruh.
I think that that's healthy, because if you keep saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, I don't know what's in your mind that think that the kid is going to be like, okay, no, they're going to find some other way to go to that shit because you won't let them do anything. So you need to create a supervised area for kids to have fun, enjoy themselves. There doesn't need to be alcohol, but like create a safe space for kids to make that transition.
Do illegal activity and possibly put
weed every day.
Create a safe space for kids. Create a safe space to do things illegally for parents to potentially go to jail for enabling their kids to do that.
Like I said, there doesn't need to be alcohol there. I'm just telling you the concept and keeping it real with you. You can live in fairy tale land and do whatever the fuck you want to do about what kids are really doing. 18 now ain't even what 18 was when I was 18. 18 now, shit. That's just like 28. So what you think 18-year-olds are doing now versus what they're doing when I was 18? Mama, chill out. We were vanilla compared to what these kids out here are doing. But you don't want to face the reality of it. You rather act like it's not happening. I don't see anything. I don't know anything. Stop
Kayla. So would you suggest that I enable and make sure that my daughter can drink around me?
No, I don't think you should do that. But I do think you should create allow your daughter to have social life outside of school.